Here's an unusual job that I've been asked to do. This is some bloke's pond and he keeps trying to seal it, and every time he seals it the water just seeps out, so he's asked me to render it. Now when I say I'm going to neat concrete it, that's exactly what I'm doing. This is the day before, so I'm going to neat concrete this and I'll show you the rest tomorrow. Alright, so I'm back at the pond the next day. All the PVA is the concrete, whatever you want to call it, it's all dried apart from in a few spots, not worried about that. So there's me mix ready to go. That has got a full tub of PVA in it, it's got a load of waterproofer, it's got lime, it's got a bag of cement per bucket, so it's really strong, and that'll do for me first coat. Right, I'm just getting a crack on with putting the first coat of this waterproofing gear on this pool. Can I just say that this bloke paid firm to waterproof this pond, costing quite a bit of money as well I think, and only lasted like 6 months and then the water all drained out again. So when I'm down here I can see that it's not been done proper. This is like a tar thing and it's peeling away, and there's holes in it and it's hollow in places, so I'm going to basically hammer all this with this coat. Not only is this just a pond for them, it's like a feature, because I think this lady works from home, so I'll show you her house. She's customers come in and she wants it to look good. Alright, so it's the end of the day on this rendering this pond up. Let's start with the most important thing, which is where I was doing the mix, which was out here. Cleaned it all down. Same with the driveway, so there's no sand and cement on it whatsoever. I've even cleaned off that log and around them stones there. Probably other people wouldn't do that, but it's someone's garden in it and I'm sure they don't want a mess everywhere. So after we've cleaned up, so here we go. Put a really thick first coat on. Now remember what this was like this morning. I don't know if you can see it proper on this phone, but under them crevices there was just holes that just fed the water when he put it in out into his garden. Like I say, a firm come and put this gear on for him, and when I was down there you could see it was especially under here was all peeling back and peeling away, and it's not hard to see that when you fill it with water it's just going to go behind where it was peeling and into this into the garden. Yeah, there was a lot of places it was coming away, and there was actually a couple of places down there where it had proper cracked, so the water was just like a plug hole, wasn't it? So in the olden days, so waterproof rendered, I just used hydrated lime, same stuff you use to preserve bodies. So what I've done with this mix, because I want this as waterproof as possible, not only have I put hydrated lime in this first coat, I've also put sand and cement waterproofer in it, quite a bit, and I've used 2 big 4-litre tubs of PVA in the mix as well, including when I come the other day and I prepped it. So I mean, I'm going to guarantee these that water isn't going to come through. Again, that much so that I've told him I'm going to give him an invoice, and I don't want paying for 2 weeks. I want to make sure the water's in and it's waterproof, and you know, they don't even ask me how much it's going to be. I've done work for them before, they trust me. I'm not bothered about saying what I charge. It's going to be $850 for this. Spent 2 days on it, 2 little bit days actually if you count prepping it. I spent a good $150 on gear. Granted, they've not been full days, but they've certainly been hard days, and then again I work hard. This will probably be 2 days work for your average person anyway. So there you go, I'll come back tomorrow, I'll put another coat over it, we'll leave it to dry, and I'll tell him to fill it up. See what happens. Alright, so here we are, it's my last day, I'm done. I said $850 before for this. It's going to end up $750 actually, what I've charged them. Anyway, so second day, second coat. There's almost a cube, it's a quarter of a ton of sand in this here what I've done, so I can guarantee you no water is going to leak through this. Like I said, I give him a bill and I've said don't pay me for 2 weeks, let it dry out, fill it up, give myself the addressed envelope, pay me then, and I can guarantee that this is going to be watertight, because when I come here this morning it was raining last night and I had to get down there on my hands and knees and really pour the water out in a bucket. So they've lost a bit of room with the depth what I've put on, but a lot of it has been building up these corners because that's where I think it was leaking from. But I've hired it over there, so where they've lost the depth on the base, they've gained it on the height, so makes up for it really. And he's going to send me a picture when it's filled up, and there you have it, how to watertight a fish pond. And of course a rendering job wouldn't be a rendering job if you didn't add the date and the name of who did it.